broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Yes, it is almost time. Survivor Series is just about upon us this Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the show, the Raw After Show, right here on AfterBuzz TV. Johnny LaQuasto here. Sitting now, I'm actually wearing a Survivor Series t-shirt.
Oh, look at you.
Yep.
Like you planned ahead.
Got it discounted off the website. All right, we got a squad here, kinda. We'll get to that. Okay. Kathy Kelly is next to me, at Catherine Kelly on Twitter.
Hi.
She's wearing a flannel around her waist, like she's a member of Bayside High, looking cool. Massive phone in her pocket.
Going to Belding's birthday tomorrow night.
Oh, is it?
Ironically enough, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Shout out to him.
I can take a wild guess at where the birthday party is.
Yep.
No need to say it, but good to know. Sitting across from me, he is a friend of the show, very funny comedian. Find him at natbaymel.com, on Twitter at NATBAIMEL. He's Nat Baymel. What's up, man?
Not too much. I'm happy to be back, but I'll be honest, a little lonely over here.
Yeah.
About that, Kathy, I apologize. Dale's busy tonight. He's working a premiere.
You were supposed to book a fourth.
Well, I know.
though.
Dale's working the Hunger Games premiere.
That's part of your job, though.
I forgot. What the hell? Oh my God! She is back! She has returned! Friend of the show! Friend of the Wrestling Compadres. Find her on Twitter at Thea Trinidad TMT. She is none other than Thea Trinidad. What's up, girl?
What's up?
Man, you just look at you making a grand entrance.
Fresh off the Exotic Express.
It's almost like you've done the Rosebud thing before.
I might have.
Yeah.
I might have. Adam's quite the party animal. He keeps you on there.
Yeah, I've heard you look damn good in a bee outfit.
Oh, thanks. I'm Queen Bee, according to JBL.
In case you guys don't know, this young lady right here has been the bumblebee in the Rosebuds quite a number of times. Queen Bee, sorry. Yeah, because bumblebees, they ain't got nothing.
They ain't got
Queen
nothing
Bee,
on the
though.
Queen Bee. Got the sweetest honey.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Natural fit for after buzz.
Ooh, see? Look at that.
So what's happened? How you been? You're back on the West Coast temporarily.
I'm back for the week, yeah.
All right.
And I'm hosting a shenanigans party for Survivor Series on Sunday.
That's fun.
What does that mean? Shenanigans.
It's, well, me and Gene Okerlund are going to be partying it up. So,
Shenanigans.
shenanigans.
That means
Anytime Mean Gene's involved.
He's awesome.
I'm
He's so
sure he
awesome,
is.
So I'm happy. It's going to be fun.
Okay, and this is like obviously it's in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And then okay, so tell us, you and Gene just what, fans coming? Or?
Yeah, there's fans coming, and I think a couple people from TNA are also going to be there. It's like a DJ Z and a couple other people, but it'll be good. Yeah, I think he's actually going to be DJing at the place.
Is he a real DJ?
I think so.
Okay. It'd be great if Gene was also a DJ.
Yeah.
Let me spin my iTunes. Well,
You can
that's
spin
cool.
the Okerlund. I'll tell
that's
you
right.
that. That drink is like, woo.
What, he has his own drink? What the hell is it?
A lot of alcohol.
You don't
and a
remember it.
little olive. Yes.
It's just
all I know
gin.
is that I think it's like a martini type of deal, but all I remember is that it's just a hell of a lot of alcohol.
It just sounds like gin. Is what it,
yeah, gin.
Mean Gin Okerlund.
Okerlund, yeah. Oh, that'd be really cute if it was gin.
probably
I don't
what
think
it is.
I don't know.
We're thrilled to have you back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back.
And it's a perfect week. Like you said, Survivor Series coming up this Sunday. You're going to be hosting the party. A lot to talk about. Pretty eventful. I mean, I almost forgot that Grumpy Cat was adorable the whole show.
The Grumpy Cat was completely over with me.
Me too.
Right?
I loved it. I was falling asleep at some points.
I thought that like it wasn't going to get over with wrestling fans, and the way that they integrated him or her into tonight was perfect.
Who knew it was a girl too?
Yeah, tartar
didn't.
sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's the actual name. Way better than Kathy Lee and Hoda. All day.
Yeah.
That
But
segment.
Grumpy Cat's been making the rounds. Like, did a couple red carpets, and then The Bachelorette this past season, and now Raw.
Grumpy Cat be in a high tax bracket right now.
Probably getting paid more than I am.
Seriously.
Yeah.
All of us combined, I'm pretty sure Grumpy Cat is making solid appearances. Making that SAG-AFTRA money.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, let's get to Grumpy Cat right away. I was ready to hate it. I was ready to get mad. I thought the internet wrestling community would probably collectively have a stroke or have the head explode like in Scanners. And I think that was done to perfection.
Well, also the internet wrestling community is on the internet. That's where Grumpy Cat made its fame, and so
It's true.
it's just one of us.
Just one of us.
There's going to be amazing memes. You already saw one with Miz.
Yes, I saw
Cat.
2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Fantastic. So, I mean, there's nothing really bad we can say. I don't know what does chat roll think. Are they hating it?
I'm
Are they
not
loving
on. I can't get in it.
it? Oh, she can't get in chat roll. Well, I'm hoping they're digging it because I thought, damn, that cat's cute. I was ready to be like,
I want one.
shit.
But
It's
you
cute.
can't, right? You can't get that specific one.
Here's the thing. Did a little research. Over a 3+ hour Raw, you have time to do research. Turns out Grumpy Cat is a cat called a snowshoe Siamese. And actually
All of
has...
this during Raw, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
It was, what was it during? I don't know.
Might have been during Big Show versus Sheamus.
It could have been. I don't know. Turns out it's got some possible genetic defects, and that's why its face looks sad. Because if you look up that breed of cat, they don't look like Grumpy Cat. They're beautiful cats. Nothing like Grumpy Cat.
Yeah,
so,
but Grumpy Cat's better.
Oh, Grumpy Cat's a lot richer.
Grumpy Cat has dwarfism.
Dwarfism, maybe it
Wow.
does. And Big Show has gigantism. They'd be a good match.
There you go.
So there you go. Grumpy Cat. And just let's toss the LeBron chalk up in the air and move on from there. Starting off Monday Night Raw, Roanoke, Virginia, Team Authority hits the ring. We're talking Triple H, Steph, Mercury, Noble, Henry, Rollins, Rusev, Lana, Harper, and that damn demon. They hit the ring. They make fun of the crowd. Steph does, puts over how awesome and dominant their team is, and Harper says he's a team player. Ryback comes out. Everyone talks smack on Cena. They show footage of Cena just talking smack to Ryback face to face last year.
Hilarious.
Pretty funny, calling him dumb without man parts, what have you.
I think the imitation was just really good.
Yeah, it was. It actually was.
Yeah.
And Ryback just says he only plays on Team Ryback. None of us have any clue what that means. I mean,
I know what that means.
Sounds like an innuendo.
He only follows me on Twitter.
Really? Good
you're like the
Total
only
fact.
person, I think.
Only person in the world.
Shut your mouth. Don't make us look that
Go
up right
check
now.
it. Dude,
Check
I'm
it
not
right
kidding.
now.
Kathy,
I'm
on
not
it.
kidding.
If you're the
Awesome,
only...
recognize awesome.
No,
That's
I
it.
get
That's all I'm gonna
that,
say.
but I mean...
She's literally the only person that he follows on Twitter.
Was he? He's like the big guy. There he is. Is he back? Is he actually not erasing his tweets?
The only person.
Oh my God!
Why would she make that up though?
I don't lie.
How
I
is that a
don't lie.
thing? He's got like damn near 1 million followers, and he's actually not erasing his tweets. He's kind of he's got 3 tweets. I'm sorry, 3.
No, but Ryback is awesome. So I mean, like,
So y'all are
yeah.
buddies.
No, we're buds. Yeah.
Clearly, he follows one person, and it's you.
995,000 Twitter followers, 1 following.
I just don't even.
That seems
He's probably gonna be so mad at me right now.
Sounds like the big guy's got a crush on it. On it.
Even David
Bumblebee.
Coulier, Dave Coulier follows him and he doesn't follow him back.
Shout out to Dave Coulier. Don't cut that out. That is awesome.
That's
Y'all gotta give me
hilarious.
more credit. I'm cooler than you think.
No, you're cool. We all know you're cooler than Dave Coulier. I mean, I'm not we're talking different
Cut
stratosphere.
it out.
Oh!
I knew the Rosebud Party was elite. I didn't know it was that elite.
Yeah. Way above the Rush Hour Renegades.
Well, that's why, like, I've been the first person out next to the bunny and everything.
That's true. The Queen Bee just dominating. Making the bunny take a backseat. The bunny's only come to prominence after you've been kind of away from the Rosebud. So, wow. All right. We learn
Yeah.
something new every day on this show. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Any hoozles, Tripp says that for anyone who isn't on Team Authority, it's time for Decimation. That's going to start with Luke Harper taking on Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggler.
God.
Next to Zigglypuff, that's probably the cutest.
Yeah. Oh, Ziggler. Taking on Dolph Ziggler right now, and then after the commercial break, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper. But during the break, it became an IC title match. You know what's funny? During the break, right before that was announced by Lillian Garcia, I said, well, the good news is at least Ziggler will have the title past Survivor Series.
You did say
I
that.
knew right when you said that you cursed him.
I did. I jinxed. I'm
cursed
sorry.
him.
I'm sorry, guys.
Curse Curly.
Because I said, I'm like, well, he's not fighting for the title this Sunday, so he's going to keep it.
There's always time.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be a psychic.
No, I'm not Miss Cleo.
No, you shouldn't.
Then again, neither was she. She definitely was not a psychic. So yeah, it became an IC title match. Mercury Noble attack, briefcase to the head from Rollins before the match even started. Ziggler demands the bell to ring, and what a match, Nat.
It was so good. When Harper first came out during that first interview, it's like, I forget how big he is because he usually just hangs out with other big guys. But next to everyone else in the Authority, he's as tall as Kane and as wide as he is. And this is a guy who's Hurricane Rana's every so often.
It's amazing what he can do. And you put anyone with Ziggler, it's going to be fantastic. But then those two together, I love Ziggler had so many near falls, so many kickouts. And I'll be honest, I thought Ziggler was going to pull it off.
Really?
I wanted him.
I did.
I wanted him to, but I didn't think that he would, just because the way that they announced it so late.
Damn it.
It was a good match. I mean, even though he lost, I mean, it made him look like a badass because he just beaten the hell up. He pulls himself up like a big fiery baby face.
He
Ring
pulled
the
himself
bell.
up a couple times like that, where like, I don't know.
Even after getting smacked with briefcase and everything, like he was still, I'm fighting. And then obviously, in the end, he was still standing.
Yeah.
Took a massive lariat to knock him out. And so we have a new Intercontinental Champion, which by the end of the night, it really took a backseat to what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I really thought Ziggler, we talk about this all the time, I thought he was in for a long run. Does this make sense to you guys?
I mean, I feel like every time we have a new Intercontinental Champion, it's always, this is going to be the one.
Right,
This is going to be the guy who brings it back to prominence.
It's going to be that honky-tonk run.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's a curse every time you win it. It's like, what are we going to do with it? Let's have him lose a bunch on TV and then retain at the pay-per-view and go.
I loved it going back and forth between Ziggler and Miz for so long, and I really thought that Ziggler would keep it for a while. But yeah, like you said, it was kind of... it lost not value, but like by the end of the show you almost forgot that it changed hands.
Yeah. I mean, huge night for Harper.
Oh yeah. And then after the match,
But
of course,
forgettable.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Unless maybe that gives us a reason as to why a certain other person that he used to hang out with comes out at the end for Team Cena. So we'll get to that. Maybe that would make sense down the road.
I have a theory on this, but we'll save it.
We'll get to that. So yeah, we have a new Intercontinental Champion in Luke Harper, and then to add insult to injury, curb stomp from Seth Rollins completely to take out Ziggler.
Which is like a seriously dope move.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Seriously dope.
You're a wrestler. How does that move look so amazing every time and so lethal?
Because it probably is.
Right.
Because it probably is.
That's what
honestly.
I watch it and I'm like, there's no way that's not doing something. But he does it so often and everyone is okay.
I mean, it looks amazing. I love it, and it just goes so great with him because it's so fluid and just smooth. I love it.
Looks like he's gonna break.
Yeah, and it's that perfect Shawn Michaels type thing where he can do it to anybody and it can come out of anywhere.
And it's such an evil move, and he's like, I think Seth Rollins right now is the perfect heel in the ways that he's very old school. He's slimy. He always sneaks away. He doesn't dominate, but he's incredible. Like, I think that's very old school heel, and it's working.
He looks like he's from the X-Men.
Right? No, isn't it a Mad Max outfit or something? Or so, what's that old Kurt Russell movie, Escape from L.A.?
Escape from, yes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
He's like Snake Plissken.
There you go. Great name.
Doesn't he have an X on his belt thing, though?
I don't look at his belt. I don't know. I look at Ryback's belt.
Where are you looking then?
I'm looking at his head.
I'm looking at his perfectly chiseled
eyes. Yeah.
I'm looking at his perfectly chiseled abs. I will say it.
I know.
I mean, come on.
Right?
CrossFit all day, every day.
That's true.
Damn.
But doesn't talk about it.
I mean, he talks about it.
Every person that does CrossFit talks nonstop about CrossFit. Moving on. So yeah, new
First rule of CrossFit: tell everyone about CrossFit.
Exactly. New IC champion. Moving on. New Day with Kofi Kingston. We saw it last week. We got excited. The question is, will there be a third member of the New Day regime? We'll find out later in the show. Next, we have our first Grumpy Cat appearance. Miz and Mizdow backstage. Miz cuts a Shakespearean monologue. Grumpy Cat not impressed.
Not impressed.
Not impressed.
Selling everything.
Total sell. Big time. Big time selling that angry face.
He's got a future in this business, kid.
You didn't even go through NXT.
No, straight to the main roster.
Yeah.
Then they bring out Stunt Grumpy Cat. Still not impressed.
No.
And the best part about it, Miz, as they walk away, Miz says, I'm a big fan, gives that adorable ass cat a kiss on the head.
was so cute.
Oh my God, it was.
Adorable ass cat.
Yes.
Adorable.
I melted.
And the cat sold it like you did when you were 8 and your aunt with the too much lipstick would kiss you on
Oh
the
my
cheek.
God, he totally did.
Why are you gonna come for Thanksgiving? Gross.
It's a really cute face.
No, it's not.
It should just be like a freeze frame.
Trust me, one of our listeners
It
or
will be.
viewers will take a still shot of Kathy looking at disgust in my face.
So it would be like every other show.
Yep. Only just a little bit
Touche, brother. Touche.
yeah, a little bit uglier. So I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was good. If you're gonna put anyone with Grumpy Cat, perfection.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I loved it. Even the line about Facebook, like it was just great.
I friended you on
Miz was
Facebook.
good in this.
Yeah, Ms. Dow was just.
I wouldn't be surprised if the cat does have a Facebook.
Oh, it does.
Oh,
How many likes does Grumpy Cat have?
Oh
on
yeah, it's got a
Facebook?
huge fan page, guaranteed. I want to know how many Twitter followers it has. Probably way too many for that. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Who tweets as Grumpy Cat? That's what I want to know.
The official Grumpy Cat Facebook page has
Jesus.
6.9 million followers.
Oh my God, if this chair wasn't here, I would take a bump. What?
6,951,804 likes.
Oh my
right now.
God! And there's a picture of Grumpy Cat on the rope saying "Tag me out" next to the WWE logo. Son of a gun.
Does Grumpy Cat have more Facebook likes than John Cena? Because they always tout that he has the most likes of any athlete.
Well, Grumpy Cat's not
an
exactly
athlete.
an athlete.
Hey, don't you besmirch Grumpy Cat on my watch,
Look,
mister.
I'm not saying
hey.
it can't take a bump.
He was in WWE.
That's true.
You know?
Let's see how many John Cena has. This is so. Oh man.
My
I'm
internet
excited.
connection is not doing so hot right now.
All right.
I'm just still amazed by how many people. I mean, Jesus.
People love cute animals.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you
Me
gonna do?
too.
I saw a video of a porcupine eating a pumpkin, making noises last week, and I sent it to everyone I knew. It's a porcupine acts like a dog.
Oh, John Cena has 34 million
okay.
likes.
Good for you, John.
All right, guys, let's officially start the campaign to get Grumpy Cat up to 34 mil. Let's make this happen. All right, so yeah, great segment. Moving on, Adam Rose and the Rosebuds, minus Queen Bee. The bunny does the trust fall first. Adam and his eyeliner, not very happy
Okay,
about
the
it.
winged eyeliner, first of all.
Go for it.
Seriously, Adam?
You're on it.
What? Why are you trying to copy me for? Second of all, the trust fall with the bunny. Oh my God, I popped for that.
You
That
dug
was
it.
awesome. I was like, what's he gonna do?
Rose not happy. Then we have Adam Rose versus Tyson Kidd. Third week in a row, we see Tyson Kidd on Raw. We're down with
Yay.
that. Natty's with him. Quick match. I mean, spine buster, distraction by the bunny again. Tyson wins with the sharpshooter, and then the bunny jumps in the ring and humps Adam Rose.
Yeah.
That was a little
Jealous.
PG-13 for Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that he kept doing it. Like,
Up the ramp.
like he just kept going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what rabbits,
Yeah, I mean, they made the joke almost like they were embarrassed and they were forced to do it. It's like, well, that's what bunnies do. Anyways, here's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. That's a
Very
really
true.
weird, that's a weird segue, but
And is there like some sort of rule of the FCC? Is like, okay, you can do something sexually explicit as long as you're in a bunny costume.
yeah.
It's like a furry.
Isn't that called
Yeah.
something?
Furry.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, I guess. Okay. I was thinking of something else.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something else. I
Well,
guess that's
eventually
not
Do you do something
Furries-
darker than furries?
one. Isn't that called like bestiality or something?
Oh, well, yeah, that's real life.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Furries
That's a-
are just
Yeah.
people
See,
dressed.
well, I'm glad I don't know
Yeah,
much about it.
furries are
'cause-
people dressed as animals.
and somehow they...
Bestiality is when you actually have sex with an animal.
Okay, got it.
Or in wrestling terms,
I'm just
when
trying
you
to
shoot, have sex
explain
with an
it.
animal. That's
Right.
bestiality, but when it's at work, it's a furry.
Okay.
And what does a shoot mean then
I
exactly?
understand now.
Bestiality.
Oh, that's a shoot?
That's a shoot, brother.
Okay. And a work is just adults in costumes.
Yeah.
And that eventually becomes a shoot. Okay, got it. Yes.
Oh, what?
It's, this is a classic segment on the show.
Oh,
right
the
now.
fact that this came from an Adam Rose segment. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, and so the bunny, I guess, yeah, right. What the bunny did, I guess he's a very ignorant little bunny. Doesn't know he's making Adam unhappy.
Fight like a bunny, sting like a bee.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's not how the phrase goes.
No.
Now,
I don't know.
I raised this question to you. We only have, I think, 4 matches lined up for Survivor Series. Could we possibly see this thrown in? Bunny versus Adam Rose? Or are they saved
No.
waiting? I don't know.
Maybe.
I could see it thrown in.
I don't think so.
They've been building it up the last few weeks, but
There's only 4 matches. That is
Not yet. Not yet. I don't know. I don't see it. I think it's too soon. You know?
I agree.
I think there's got to be more heat between Adam and the Bunny. I mean, there already is, but now I think that the Bunny's starting to get over on him, especially with that crazy humping thing that he did.
yeah.
And now he's like starting to embarrass Adam.
Unless something happens
Then
on
eventually.
SmackDown. Maybe some can further. And I like JBL's commentary on the Bunny. He hates that damn Bunny.
He does. But he likes the Queen Bees. That's good.
He loves the Queen Bee. Well, he
Who
ain't
doesn't?
stupid. Yeah.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be a little too soon for that, but I mean, we'll see.
I'm totally with you, but I mean, we're 6 days from Survivor Series.
That's true. That's
4
true.
matches. That's even though they might Dean and Bray, that will go long.
Right.
The Fatal 4-Way probably will go long. Divas match, not super long, and then you have the big one. That's not going to cover almost 3 hours.
No.
It's weird too because it's Survivor Series. You would think they would have like the lineup. Boom.
But it's
Right.
it's a free show also, and so I'm hoping they do another Survivor Series elimination match just to throw like the mid card guys in
Got
and give
to.
them something to do.
Got to.
There's a really funny meme that Rostafa sent, of course, and it's remember that
God.
song "Now You're Just
Gautier.
Somebody" that I used to know. Yeah, Gautier.
I think it's Gautier.
Whatever it is.
Okay.
So they superimpose Gautier's head on Adam Rose, and it says, "Now you're just some bunny that I used to know."
Oh, that's so cute.
I love it.
That's cute.
Fantastic. What if maybe an NXT match? No, probably not.
Maybe. I mean, that would be kind of cool. Honestly, I mean, those guys are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so if we saw like Neville and Tyler Breeze,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love that. I mean, they're amazing. So
Well, Dale's brought up a good point. He's been pitching hard for the fact there should be some kind of NXT setup for WrestleMania, which obviously way down the road.
I mean, they usually do have something at Access. I don't know that they would have it on
Right.
the actual WrestleMania show, but yeah, give
They
some of
should.
the guys down there a match.
No doubt. So we'll see what happens there. Moving on, Bray Wyatt hits the ring. He basically tells Dean Ambrose to embrace us. I don't know who us is because he's pretty much by himself now, but I guess he means Bray and all his followers. He said, I'll make all this go away. And that's when Dean hits the Titantron. He says, you know, you've been digging up bones from my past. I'm going to introduce you to something called video recording. He goes, I'm not here right now. This is pre-recorded. I'm in the arena. Bray turns around. Dean attacks. Bray retreats. Dean said he doesn't need any saving, but Bray needs to save himself. And what I love about this is the first time in, I think, ever, we've seen Bray concerned. Even with John Cena's feud, never seen concerned, just laughed it off. Jericho laughed it off. This is the first time we've seen him like, oh man, this dude's crazy.
almost crazier than him in a way.
And I love that.
And I think that's what you're right. That's probably what concerns him.
You got to give Bray credit because that's how you really build whatever the feud is. Because if Bray's concerned, that really puts Dean over. Now, what do you think?
This is exactly what the feud needed a few weeks ago, I think, because, I mean, it built the entry after Hell in a Cell. And it's like, I mean, it was a weird finish to that match, but the promos between these two are going to be so great. And then for the last 4 weeks, it's just been, your daddy abandoned you, this and that, and Dean,
Right.
you don't faze me. And then it was just that on loop again and again and again. And when Bray came out and he was saying the same thing, it's like, I love you, Bray. Your delivery is fantastic. You're so different from everyone else. I just wish that you had a motivation and something to do. And then this happened. It was, okay, good, please, more of this. Because I assume they'll probably go again next month at TLC. Mm-hmm. And hopefully that the story keeps progressing upwards instead of just this is where we're at, let's just stay in place until the next match.
There's no way this is the end of their feud, you don't think?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. They're probably my favorite guys there right now, and it's amazing to see them together. And they work so well. I mean, it's going to be great. So
Yeah.
I think they should last for sure.
I mean, I really wanted Ambrose and Rollins to continue, but obviously with Survivor Series, you need to have a classic Survivor Series matchup, and so Team Authority versus Team Cena makes sense. So I think Dean and Rollins may revisit in 2015, perhaps.
I think that's just on hold.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Bray versus Dean Ambrose, no stipulations, just straight up
I guess.
on Sunday. Gonna be great.
Yeah.
Gonna be great. And I just
good.
love the fact that Bray was concerned. Looked great on TV. Moving on, Ryback versus Cesaro. Could this have been the match of the night? I'd say so.
Yeah.
That was great.
Wasn't really much else going on tonight.
I mean, two guys like that, Cesaro can work with anyone, but Ryback, obviously not as agile. But Thea, they put on a match.
Amazing.
Some Germans in there, German suplexes.
Ouch, the head.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, the big guy's got a big head.
Speaking of which, he just texted me. He said, right on. I told him about it after, but he said, right on, tell him the big guy has eyes on you.
What did you say that we talked about how he's only following you on Twitter? Because I did a Ryback impression. I don't want him to get mad at me. I think it's a pretty good impression.
I don't know. You might have somebody coming after you now.
Should I get a promo on Ryback?
That'd be great.
Do it.
Look, the big guy. When you cut your promo in the hospital, as a physical therapist, I thought it was adorable. Big fan. See, I'm over with him now. Got it. I'm no dummy. I'm not pissing off Ryback.
Nailed it.
I'm not pissing off the big guy.
I'm going to throw this out there. I'm more of an Axeman type of guy. I love the underdog.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, Cesaro's amazing too. So I mean, that was a great match.
Oh, yeah.
It really was.
I mean,
so glad to see Ryback back, man.
Nothing surprising at all to say Cesaro is strong, but there was one point where it looked like Ryback was going for a crossbody and Cesaro was going to catch him, but Ryback didn't quite get enough height and Cesaro kind of caught him in a weird angle.
Yeah.
And then from here, just deadlifted him up into a body slam.
Crazy.
Like near 300-pound guy, just, okay, I'm just going to throw you now. Mm-hmm.
I mean, his strength is incredible.
And then, of course, he hits the European uppercut. Ryback kicks out of that. I mean, just... And then I don't think we've ever seen Cesaro do a flying elbow, but he hit it tonight.
It's newer. I've seen him do a version of it where he's like on the second rope and he sort of walks to the middle.
Okay.
And then, does a little boom boom thing and then does it. But top rope, good. It works for him.
Just an incredible match by these two guys. And it made you wonder because Team Ryback is Team Ryback. Cesaro, we have no idea what he's going to do at Survivor Series, if anything.
I hope that he does something.
I mean, he comes back at the end of the night, which we'll talk about. But incredible match. Ryback ends up hitting the shell shock for the win. And then Cena's just kind of watching from the back, which that brings the point. Why did Cena not help Ziggler earlier in the show? I think I have that question. I think a lot of us had that question. There's no answer.
Even the fans were like chanting, looking for him. So it's like,
Yeah.
hashtag where they at though.
Where they at, though?
I mean, from a strictly who's the better team to be on in terms of they watch your back, the Authority, if you're in a match and you're getting beaten up, even fair and square, they're going to come out. They have your back. They want to make sure you win. You're not getting hurt. Cena's just in the back, specifically watching. It's not even like, oh, he was out doing something else. We see him watching the show, and he's just watching Ziggler get crushed.
But it's not, I mean, technically it's not the Authority that's coming out to... Like, Triple H would never get in the ring to save Rollins' ass. It would be their,
True.
lackeys.
True, but doesn't Cena have some buddies where he can, like, go, hey, I just Jinder Mahal's not there anymore. Yeah, I guess they got rid of all of his friends. Zack Ryder. Yeah, he's gone.
Who's gone?
Oh, he's injured, Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, wait, did I miss something?
He doesn't have anyone that he can call on that would step up to the plate because they're all afraid of losing their jobs.
Except for the big guy, which we'll talk about at the end of the episode. All right, moving on. So after the match, Renee asked John Cena backstage how concerned he is when Cena says everyone's career is on the line this Sunday. They will take the Authority out of power. Who's they? We'll find out. Rusev and Lana hit the ring. Lana, gets a little pretentious, calling the country pathetic and says no American woman can compare to her ravishing figure. Well, I give you Exhibit A and B, Lana. Suck it.
Aww.
That's right.
I appreciate you making me Exhibit B, Johnny.
You do eat. I saw you eating that chicken. You eat healthy, boy.
Wait, wasn't she talking about Kim Kardashian, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe she was.
She said no American. Kim isn't American, right? Isn't she like some?
Well, she
Romanian or something? What did she say?
she's
sucks.
Armenian, but she was born in the U.S. Like
Whatever.
they're all born in the U.S.
Yeah, but she sucks.
I don't even.
I don't know. If you're gonna make fun of anyone, the person to make fun of, it's not Kim Kardashian because everyone hates her. So the whole crowd's like, "What? No, she does suck, Lana." But at least she did a little twirl.
Not everyone hates her. There are a lot of people. That is why she still has a television show.
I get it, but that family's a disaster.
She is laughing her way all the way to the bank.
And so's her ass. I get it.
There was a great comparison because people were talking about Angelina Jolie and how that's the model citizen that you should be, or if you're a public figure, because Angelina Jolie gives back, and then someone put a picture of Kim Kardashian's naked photo next to Angelina Jolie's naked photo. So it's like, it's just the way that you see it. Yeah, it's the way that you see it. So
I don't care.
Interpret it as your own.
Yeah, I don't. If she wants to take a photo of her backside, whatever. I mean,
people are still talking about it a week later.
Yeah, at least she's not talking in the photo. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's just getting naked.
There you go.
Just get naked.
Let's break the internet.
Speaking of breaking the internet, Lana says, I will show you a topless photo right now, and it is Putin on a horse. God.
I saw it a mile coming, but it still made me laugh.
That photo never is not funny.
No, it's such a great manly picture.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate the guy,
Should be
but
on
it's
like a
hard.
romance novel or something.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can tell Putin's going to curves, man. He's working it out.
Yeah.
He's going to curve.
Yeah. Yeah, screw you, Putin. All right. Yeah, so Putin on a horse, Lana, Rusev having some fun. Then it gets even better. Heath Slater hits the ring.
Oh my gosh.
I popped.
His best Uncle Sam outfit.
Oh my God.
So America.
So America. Cut in the greatest promo of the night on a night of good promos, too.
True. Yeah, a lot of people stepped it up, man. Big time.
He used some foul language there.
He sure
Yeah.
did.
He did.
Yeah, that's true. B-word. He used the B word. He tells Lana to shut up. He makes an Apollo Creed reference. I'm always on board with that. And then he rings his own bell. Ding, ding. Unfortunately.
And like Apollo Creed, he was murdered by a Russian.
Yeah, his bell got rung.
Yeah.
So super kick, accolade. The match was essentially over before it started. But I think it was great to see Heath Slater.
It's always great to see Heath Slater.
Yeah, I agree.
The way he got destroyed, though, it makes me wonder, like, oh, is he okay?
It's Heath Slater. If it was anybody else getting destroyed like that, maybe. But I mean, that's kind of his job.
They need more jobbers since most of them are out right now.
Well, Heath always does a great job. And he sure as hell did tonight.
Yeah.
Coming out. I mean, then again, we're in Virginia. Where's he from? He's from the South.
I think he might be a West Virginia guy.
So maybe that was a cool little rub for him, even though he got destroyed, just for him to come out. Because he had his moment in the sun. I mean, he came out, like you said, nailed the promo, looked great, got a
Crowd was into it.
Yeah. So, more power to him there. Moving on from one grumpy cat, Rusev, to another, the real grumpy cat, which was a great transition from Rusev's face.
Oh my
Rusev's
gosh.
Scowling just to a perfect cinematic fade to
That
Grumpy
was
Cat.
hilarious. You actually like rewinded it.
Yeah.
Just to say, it was
I don't think
awesome.
that they planned that, but it just worked out perfectly.
It was great.
It really did.
I love that cat.
So we're back to seeing a close-up of the real grumpy cat. Miz pitches a buddy cop movie. I'm on board. Once again, not impressed. And then Eric Rowan shows up. Says, I want that cat. And then he takes stunt grumpy cat and walks away to Ms. Dow's displeasure.
And real Grumpy Cat was so sleepy.
Oh my God, that poor
He sure
cat.
was.
He's like falling asleep
It's great. He kept passing out.
So cute. Oh my god.
past his bedtime.
It really, I mean, look, that's a lot of
Most
traveling.
Yeah.
He's like, this is 3 hours?
Cats love sleeping. He's probably got some jet lag. I mean, come on.
Catnap.
Cat naps.
Yeah. He's probably a Cesaro fan. He's like, why aren't you pushing him?
Can you imagine, though, seeing someone like Eric Rowan and not being terrified, just be like, tired. Like,
You
not
look
even.
like a sourpuss.
That's a big sheep. Going to sleep.
Speaking of which, I'm seeing all of these little memes with this cat. They're
Oh, yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
How cute is that?
What's the new one that we got?
Of course, Teddy Long booked me in a tag match.
Oh my God. We're gonna have a tag team match with the Grumpy Cat and Heath Slater. I don't know.
I loved it on the 15th anniversary when they had like that. Well, how many people? I forgot how many people were in there.
Oh, it was like a 30-person tag match or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that's hilarious. He like lost track of who he was like booking in the match.
Oh, right.
That was great.
Yeah,
oh
well,
my God.
Teddy's adorable. He's
I
the
love
best.
Teddy.
Next, we got just Grumpy Cat just killing it. Big Show hits the ring, followed by Stephanie McMahon, and she says, you know, you've always been in somebody's shadow. I'm going to offer you a deal. You've never been the big superstar. She compares him to Andre the Giant, not in a good way. and she says, here's the deal. If you step away from Team Cena, we'll make you an active member of the WWE Hall of Fame. He mulls it over. Before he gives an answer, Sheamus hits the ring, and Sheamus says, you know, we're proud to be on Team Cena. And Steph says, oh, by the way, you Irishman, we found out that you might not be legal, and we can get you deported. So she makes a match between Big Show and Sheamus right there, and the winner will have a future WWE Championship match. This was interesting.
She went Zeb Coulter on him.
She did.
Wow.
Sheamus just needs to get married, get himself a green card.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be such a good storyline. Like,
Sheamus
bring him into Total Divas and just have him go around courting them.
Or they can just have it on the network. Like he can have his own dating show, like Favor Flav
Yes.
or something.
Yeah.
I dig that.
I like an old school dating show where it's like, contestant number 1,
Yes.
please tell me, how soon is too soon to get married?
Yes.
All the questions. If we were going on a date, like, what would you do?
The brogue kick of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or it's a
Book
shameful
it.
thing.
Ah, nice. All right.
Touche.
Or just call it Lobster Head. Yeah, we have a lot of options.
That would be like his cooking show.
That's true. What we do? Boiling lobster. So yeah, they end up wrestling each other. The whole thing about the future WWE Championship match, I almost feel like that was a throw-in to be like, oh, by the way, we know we have a champion.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Also, John Cena has a championship match eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Lesnar since even you were still rosebudding when Lesnar left, right?
Who says I stopped?
I'm not saying you stopped, but I'm saying it's been a few weeks.
Party
I know you're
time.
right.
All the time.
Yeah. Is that a real picture?
Yes, I just
No,
want to
it's
talk
not.
about this. So Grumpy Cat just tweeted a picture of him,
Bad
Kofi, Xavier Woods,
Is it
and
really?
Biggie.
It looks like a Photoshop.
No, that's a real picture because Grumpy Cat, the real Grumpy Cat, tweeted that.
Uh-oh, the real one.
And they are all very happy to be holding. Well, Biggie not so much.
That cat.
Kofi and Xavier are really happy to be holding Grumpy Cat, and
That cat's
is it.
adorable. It just Kofi's just cradling the thing, and at least it's awake. That's cool.
Yeah.
God, I love it. What the hell were we talking about?
tiny.
Oh, future
yeah.
WWE Championship match. I mean, it's just incredible. They're not even. That's the only reference we had to the title tonight. But
Yeah.
that's just part of what's happening right now.
Lesnar's off in the woods somewhere,
Yeah, he is.
hunting with that thing around his waist.
I mean, we'll see Paul Heyman this Sunday at the pre-show. Perhaps he'll enlighten us a little bit as to what's going on.
I love Heyman. He should have his own like Christmas cards. I'd totally buy one.
I imagine he
Really
does.
great.
Have his own.
I wish you.
My client.
Yeah.
That's all you know.
My client would like to say Merry Christmas, and Lesnar's music hits and you piss yourself out of fear.
It can be like one of those pop-up thingies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine that?
That would be amazing.
With the music when you open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, instead of music, it just goes Barack Lesnar.
That's worse than those cans of peanut brittle that explode in your face. Those fake snakes. Classic Heyman. So, yes, Big Show versus Sheamus. Tempers flare right away. Big Show takes control, hits some headbutts. Sheamus ends up hitting White Noise, and then before the match can even be decided, Mark Henry, Rusev attack. This was crazy. Accolade to the Big Show. He passes out. World's Strongest Slam through the announcer's table. Thea, how does that not hurt?
It sure does. It just hurt my back just watching.
Right? It was amazing.
Ouch.
Really amazing.
Yeah.
It is. No.
I always love though when they go through the announcer's table this early in the night, and then the announcers just have to sit there with nothing in front of them, and they look really weird.
Yeah, they're sitting there like their hands like, here we are.
Hey, we're kind of talking about this now. It's like, yeah.
I don't know
Now we
what
have to not watch the screens and just watch like
I
ahead.
don't know what to do with my hand.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes.
I don't have any notes on me.
My legs, do I cross my legs? But I don't know.
We got the contract signing coming up, guys. I'm not really sure what's happening. Yeah, what a World's Strongest Slam that was. Kudos to
my
Sheamus.
God. Sheamus. Love you, brother. What? Ow.
Right. And we didn't.
Gonna be bruised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
Yeah, you
50
do.
Shades of Black and Blue.
And again, Sheamus, apparently he was the only one taken out of the match. Who knows why? Is he actually hurt? Is something going on?
I mean, he worked the match. He could hit a White Noise
Yeah.
on
Big Show.
a big dude. So Yeah, right. I mean, we'll get to it, but we didn't see him. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't see him at all at the end of the show.
What if he's like a surprise or something during Survivor Series
I mean,
match? I mean, who knows?
We've been saying there are a lot of people that don't have, or we need more matches. There are a lot of people that don't have matches right now, so.
true.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, Cesaro is technically not on Team Authority,
Yeah.
but they just had a thing. So
Maybe.
there's so much up in the air. That was
I know. I think we're all just kind of like. It's kind of been the general consensus.
Yeah.
I mean, because Sheamus and Cesaro, they just had a match at was it the most recent pay-per-view or the one prior to? They had a great match. Great match.
I'll always watch those two fights.
Yes.
Have it be the sixth men fight.
Could be.
Yeah, why not?
Interesting.
And again, no Cena. People were chanting for him to save his comrades, and he was just in the back watching. Probably managing his Facebook account.
Well, he was probably reading the contract.
Yeah, you gotta make sure
peruse. You gotta peruse.
that fine print and everything. So he's lawyering up.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, no contest, so therefore neither one gets a WWE Championship match, which also is, another thing where, like, Stephanie dangled that carrot that she had no intention of ever giving out, which makes the Authority even more evil. Cool.
But pause for a second. How
Pause.
amazing did she look tonight?
She's always
Always.
She always looks beautiful.
She's great.
amazing, just over, like, all around. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh my god,
She works
awesome.
out.
She works out. She was
does.
rocking that red dress. Just saying.
Next, we find out Bad News Barrett, Fandango and Rosa, and Paul Heyman on the kickoff show. Okay, Paul Heyman we've seen. Bad News Barrett.
Long has it been since we've been like saying we want Bad News Barrett to come back? I thought it was going to be Royal Rumble.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's healthy enough, but at
So
least,
they're just having him on
yeah.
the pre-show.
That shoulder injury was pretty serious. That takes a long
Yeah.
time to come back from.
Oh, that's right. I was there for that.
It was big time shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
I forget exactly
What
what,
was
it
it
was.
that happened exactly?
It was
What match?
Jack Swagger.
Oh.
He got thrown into a barricade.
Because remember, Sheamus, it took him a full 6 months to come back from surgery, and I think Barrett's was even worse. So it could take a while. But the big surprise here is Fandango and Rosa. We have not seen. I don't know the last time we saw Fandango. I honestly thought Fandango was injured or learning a new dance. I don't know. I thought he was going to come back as a hip hop dancer, maybe. But now him and Rosa, very interesting. Are they on Total Divas together? I don't watch the show, so I don't know. Kathy?
I mean, Rose is on Total Divas, but she isn't with him.
Right,
She
they're
was
not a thing.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, she was trying to kiss Natty.
Well, she was dating trying to date some guy in the NFL, and then he went for summer, and then she freaked out.
Got it. So Fandango's not on Total Divas this season.
Well, he is sporadically, but not like in a romantic setting.
So this will now be the third or fourth diva that he's been paired with, perhaps.
He's just running through.
Third,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just running right through him.
I don't know. I thought maybe we'd be seeing a Fandango repackaging, but
They should have paired him with Emma. That would have been so great. He's just trying to teach her to
Interesting.
actually dance.
I kind of like that. That'd be a way
You
to
know
get them.
I just
What?
get so
That would
pissed
be
off.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be a great way to
Which-
get them both over.
I can't help but every time I either see her or hear her music, her thing is so.
I know.
Like, you can't help but do
Yeah.
it.
I'm not, but yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
I love you.
I loved her so much on NXT, and I kind of feel like when they brought her up to the main roster, they didn't do it right, so her gimmick kind of lost it for me. I love it so much. Like, I loved her so much on
Yeah.
NXT, and I don't know what it is that just didn't translate or something.
They got rid of all the nuance in her character. Because that was just like a piece of it. And so whoever was on the main roster and writing said, oh, okay, she does that. That's her thing. Go do that.
Yeah.
Our buddy AJ0314, Aaron, is doing nonstop memes of me right now. Hashtag where he at dough. Here's one of me looking upset. Apollo Slater getting attacked, but no Titus to yell, throw the damn towel. Hashtag where they at though. Another upset face of me, which is really attractive. Ziggler getting attacked, but Cena ain't out. Hashtag where he at though.
I love it. I love that. Who was that again? Aaron?
Yeah,
Awesome.
AJ0314. Thank you, man. I'm sorry, I'm so many tweets I can't keep up with all of them, but thank you for the third time. Thank you. I love it.
The big guy has his eyes on you specifically right
He
now.
does. I
Yeah.
have it written.
The big guy, meaning the big guy.
The actual
big
one,
guy.
like the real one.
Grumpy Cat. So yeah, kickoff show. I think that's an interesting. My question is, where's A-Rye? Where's Booker? Are they all going to be? Where they at though? I mean, who's hosting the pre? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Moving on, AJ Lee. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Nope. It's Brie Bella.
Yep.
Dressed like AJ to a T.
I fell for that.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I'm like, what you got?
Kind of like.
It was a really great impression she did.
It was very good, actually.
Absolutely. Moving on, Nikki Bella then hits the ring, and she says, the following is an exhibition, but then the real AJ hits the ring, which is fine. Nikki ends up just beating up her sister, goes for the finisher. AJ hits the apron for a distraction. Brie actually gets the roll-up for the win. Nikki beats her up. AJ helps, hits the Shining Wizard, and then AJ DDTs Brie. So she takes up both Bella's and Nat. Go.
This was so confusing to me.
Yes.
I haven't seen Interstellar, but I imagine this was what people felt like leaving the theater. It's like, okay, so like let me try to start at the beginning. So Nikki essentially is in charge of Brie. She's like, okay, dress up as my adversary and let me beat you up. Okay, because if you don't listen to what I have to say, I can fire you. All right, so they're in the ring. AJ comes out. Yeah, because I mean, I'm just trying to like keep things straight.
Yeah.
So they're having this wrestling match. Brie is letting Nikki beat her up because apparently, I guess that was in the contract. Brie accidentally hits an elbow, and Nikki gets very angry. AJ distracts her. Brie rolls her up, which would break the contract, so shouldn't she be fired? Then Nikki gets super angry, goes to beat her up some more. AJ lays her out. Brie starts yesing. AJ's like, don't do that, and beats her up.
Which I like it, kind of.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
She has to be her assistant, but she doesn't have to be a good assistant.
I guess. And it's like, my indie darling husband is better than your indie darling husband, and I will beat you up to prove that. I don't know what happened here. I don't know who's the good guy.
I just think it's AJ. She always talks about how the title's her only friend.
Yeah. And I mean, people cheered when she did it, and I was just like, yay, do that. Don't try to steal Daniel Bryan's yes thing, please.
Right. I mean, I think this is probably leading towards another match between the two where Brie will finally get the comeuppance at the end, the win. Because after being an assistant for a month or whatever...
You have some pent-up anger.
Yeah. Maybe they'll close out 2014 with a match. To me, that's what that says. Or maybe Brie will have something to do with the outcome of this Sunday's match. I don't know, but you're right. It was a little confusing.
I think it was confusing for me because they look so much alike.
That too.
You know?
Quite true. So yeah, this is one of the 4 matches that are on the card for this Sunday. AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella Divas Championship. Yeah, that's what it is. I say AJ retains.
I think so too.
I think Brie has something to do with it. So there we go. Next, we have a new day, everybody. We have a new day with Big E Langston. I've been waiting for this. Steven, do we have the cue? All right, moving on. We have a new day. Oh yeah, there we go. Just get into it. This feels good.
All right.
Even Grumpy Cat's gonna dance to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big E just sweating it out. Just saying amazing stuff.
We've been waiting for like 3 weeks.
Open your eyes. See the dreams in the distance. We will claim our victory. A new day is coming, y'all.
Why are you throwing stuff?
Because it just makes you want to throw stuff. We've been asking where he at, though, for the past 3 weeks. And Big E is here.
They've been at a Southern Baptist church for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Just getting that spirit in them.
I don't know what this is going to be, but I just love the fact that all 3 of them are on TV, and all 3 of them are on TV together. There's the video. Because they've been cracking us up on the internet for months.
Yeah.
Big E's Instagram might be the greatest thing ever with how funny his videos are. And we love Xavier. We love Kofi.
Yeah.
Kofi's needed something for a while.
I still want Big E to have a My Little Pony angle.
Well, that might be option B.
Yeah. I mean, this is okay.
There's always a plan B. So, yeah. I love it. I have no idea. Maybe this could be something in Survivor Series. Maybe we could have a...
Maybe, is that when they're coming?
I don't know. When's the new day? You tell us. I don't know.
One of the days of the week.
Probably gonna be a Sunday.
That could make perfect sense. Survivor Series is on a Sunday. Oh, man.
Sometimes
It's
they
at
use
night.
don't let the blonde fool you.
All right.
I like that idea a lot.
We got time. We got 4 matches on the damn show.
They've just introduced all of them, unless there's a fourth.
Oh, my God. Did someone just... Oh, that's creepy.
Yes.
Someone just sent a picture of Kathy and put Grumpy Cat as her head.
Grumpy Cass.
Aww. Does it look cute at least?
He's like, nope.
He's like, no, I'm not even gonna lie.
It's there.
I like it.
Yeah, great.
As long as she likes it.
So maybe I'd love to see him this Sunday. Just to break up the matches, just to do something, better than having Florida. I'd love to see these guys show up and maybe bring the choir. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so, but it's just one of those, like, what do you do from here? Because we have 4 matches.
Yeah, I gotta believe there's a plan with these 3. There's got to be a plan. Otherwise, why would they spend all this time and money on the promotional videos and making it so fun?
Of course.
And you love all 3 of those guys.
I love all of them.
Yeah. As she breaks into a British accent.
For now.
For now. Adorable. Jesus, everyone's taking pictures of Grumpy Cat.
I know.
By God.
Pages was actually pretty cute.
Pages?
Oh, she had one?
Pages was actually pretty cute.
That's when you need the British accent.
I was just thinking that.
So I just saw JBL holding a picture of Grumpy Cat.
I know, and he looked very happy.
For him, I'll do a little southern accent.
Boy, this cat sure is cute, Michael. So yeah, New Day with Big E. We can't wait. Next, John Cena approaches Ryback in the locker room. Ryback's not having it. Cena says, I'm going to convince you, man. You should be on Team Cena. Ryback's still not having it. Says, thanks for stopping by, John. And Cena says, you've got a chance to eat at the big table. And suddenly the big guy's not hungry. Good wordplay.
This was, like, every single, like, high school sports film you've ever seen.
Really?
Where it's that one, like, kid who's just like, I'm not going to go into this game. He's like, we all have moments in our life where we have to make those big decisions. Tonight is that night for you.
Play like a champion, brother.
Exactly. And then it's just like, then he comes out in the 4th quarter and they're like, I thought he was expelled.
That's a good point. It is very 80s high school.
Yeah.
I dig that. Those are the best high school movies.
I dig.
Can't Buy Me Love. Awesome. You ever see that?
I did.
It's way before your time.
Who was in that?
So,
Patrick Dempsey, McDreamy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
wow.
born in 1990.
exactly. A 90s baby. Yeah, so I really love this segment between Cena and Ryback going back and forth. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was well delivered, and it really made you wonder, like, what the hell is Ryback really going to do? Team Ryback, what? Mm-hmm. It was great. I thought Cena was on point tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, for now.
True to his character.
What do you mean for now?
I'll have something to say at the end.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. All right, moving on. The Mizdows versus the Dust Brothers versus the Matadors versus the Usos. The Mizdows and Dust Brothers versus Matadors and Usos. So we had a 8-man tag, if you will.
Those 4 are going to be another match of the Survivor Series.
Yes, they will.
Little scrambler-rooney.
Now, Nat, I'd say this was a little hard to follow. A lot of tags in and out. Miz goes for the figure 4. Matador kicks him out of the ring. I can't tell them apart. Usos coming together. One of them flies.
Racist.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They wear masks.
He's like so racist.
Oh, what, you're saying that all Latinos are criminals and they all wear masks?
What,
that
wait,
what
the
you're
criminal?
saying?
No, wait.
Watch, I bet you can't even tell the other ones apart. What about the Usos? Can you tell them apart?
You said that you couldn't tell them apart.
It's a known thing.
I was trying to just
Yeah.
put him on the spot.
It's a known thing. I can't tell them apart
He's
either.
bad with twins and just he's racist.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm really bad.
he agreed to it.
He sure did.
What? Oh, racist? No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm sure you can tell the White brothers apart, the Dust brothers, right?
They're not even white. They're gold and black.
But you can tell them apart, can't you?
Well, yeah. One of them is 20 years younger than the other.
Which, by the way,
Look.
Goldust is awesome. Like,
Amazing.
Look at
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Completely.
Like, jeez.
For the record, the only team I can't tell apart is Miz and Mizdow.
That's true. They're so alike.
Yeah.
Everything they do. It's like a mirror.
Yeah, no.
It really,
What's that
it
song?
really was. It really
Man in the
was.
Mirror.
That whole yes.
Not Man in the Mirror, dude. What's that one? Stand in the mirror. That one. Is that Justin Timberlake?
Justin Timberlake?
Thank you. Man in the Mirror. That song's so
Surprised I got
sad.
that.
Oh,
Why
I
the hell
thought
would
he
you
was.
call-
I thought you were talking about something else.
Such a great call.
I was thinking of mirror songs.
No, hey, it's a great one.
Michael comes to me before Justin.
Isn't that a
true.
Michael Jackson song?
Yeah.
There you go.
Way back in the day, yeah. So, I'm not saying it was, actually. It's from the 80s. All right, so we... That's my Michael Jackson. All right, that was creepy.
Can we beam that too?
I should probably have to hold the face longer. Not going to do it. We got a weird modified Samoan drop by one of the Usos, then a power slam from Goldust that was sweet, skull crushing finale from The Miz, super kick to one of the Matadors, then dark matter to an Uso, Mizdows, and Dust win. Wow. Setting up for the Fatal 4-Way for the tag team titles this Sunday. This could go any way, really.
This could be match of the night. I mean, it's just, four good teams just doing crazy spot after spot.
To me, Ryback Cesaro was fantastic.
Yeah.
No, I mean, at the pay-per-view, this could be match of the night.
Well, for the sake of the main event, I hope it's not. But you're right, it could be. It's going to be incredibly fun to watch. Because Fatal 4-Way is borderline tornado tag between 8 people.
It's just going to be bodies flying everywhere. That's never not fun.
That's true.
I'm usually one of those bodies.
That's true. You're a high flyer. You're a luchador.
I am.
God bless your sacrifice for our amusement.
Thank you.
Right? I'm excited. This match will be fantastic. I mean, it's kind of cool that the Matadors are doing something. And then, Mizdow and Miz are going to be incredibly entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I miss Mini Miz.
Do you?
A little bit.
Okay.
Mini Miz and they got, what is it? El Torito too.
Yeah.
The little Slater Gator.
I love that Hornswoggle and El Torito are just like destined to be enemies forever.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, like with the Matadores, like Hornswoggle will always be there to do something to throw a wrench in the works.
Here's a little fun fact for you. When I went to
Yes.
Mexico about 3 years ago, I believe, I saw him wrestling out in Mexico as a
Torito?
masked wrestler. Amazing.
Oh, God,
he's
yeah.
incredible.
Absolutely amazing. Like, they haven't even scratched the surface of like what he actually can do. And I mean, in a bull costume, you really can't. But he was like one of the people that really impressed me. And then when I saw him with WWE, I was like, oh, awesome. This is going to be really cool. Maybe he can do something with Hornswoggle. I didn't know it was going to be in a bull costume, but
I mean, the WLC match was phenomenal, and they've had their little run-ins. Was he wrestling full-sized? Wow.
Well, Hornswoggle isn't that versed in wrestling, is he? Like, he's not the same level as El Torito.
Oh, clearly.
Clearly. Yeah.
I like Hornswoggle, but I've seen him wrestle before. He was the bull also. And, I mean, if this pen were him, it's just
as if
flippity-doo.
there's no gravity, as if there's
Flippity-doo?
no, like,
Flippity-doo-dah-dandy. It's unbelievable.
yeah.
Just every which
Crazy.
way. You can't keep track of which end is which, and then like he'll just grab someone by the head and just like flip around, and they're flipping around too.
He was one of the people I was like, Sarita, introduce me.
Yeah.
He's so awesome.
He's an
you
incredible
know?
athlete. I mean, yeah, Hornswoggle, he's obviously trained, and Hornswoggle's been wrestling for years, but you can't even compare as far as Torito's and Hornswoggle's skill level. It's just, like you said, he was wrestling full-size guys and probably making them look amazing and also making himself look incredible.
Yeah.
So, I just think, I don't know. I mean, he went over on 3MB for quite a while, didn't he? He won a bunch of matches against them.
Did he?
So,
He
yeah.
did, right? Yeah, he did.
So, I don't think he's ever lost. Torito's never lost a match, I don't think. Maybe he did, I don't know. But
I mean, I'm just thinking about it now. Okay, we have a bunny,
yep.
a bull.
Yep.
We had that when Hornswoggle was the little Slater Gator thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
We had a cat tonight.
and a cat tonight.
Very mid-90-ish.
So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We have Bull Dempsey in NXT.
Far cry from any one of those, but his name is Bull.
It sure is.
And just as much as Grumpy Cat has his crazy Facebook followers, the bunny has a Twitter also.
He does?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, he sure does.
What?
Yeah.
What does he tweet?
Far less following than Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, but
Can you see how many
He's
followers
getting over.
Grumpy Cat has on Twitter?
Grumpy Cat has about 250,000.
That's it?
And the bunny has about 2,500.
Okay. I actually am shocked Grumpy Cat doesn't have more. I would have thought like a mil, easy.
like a mill.
Yeah, I bet her Instagram is killing it though.
Oh, probably. I mean, everybody steals stuff from the Grumpy Cat anyway.
Yeah.
So.
God, Grumpy Cat's just... All right, anyways. Let's get to the final part of the evening. It is now time for the contract signing. A lot happens here. Team Authority hits the ring. Triple H gets serious, which you love, Nat. He says, the WWE is the air that we breathe. He looks at Steph. He goes, we can't lose. We cannot lose. And Nat, you kind of
Oh my God.
teared up a little bit.
It was so amazing.
They were tearing up.
Yes, I mean, it looks like he went off script. I mean, like, I'm sure that's just him being a phenomenal promo and acting, because he sort of stumbled over his lines. Like, when it comes to the WWE, it looked like he couldn't remember his words, and he's just like, listen, everyone talks about passion. You all have passion. Cena has passion. But when it's your molecules, when it is your life, when you're made up of it, we can't lose.
That reality era stuff gets you every time.
What's crazy about someone like me watching that, who's loved it ever since I was a kid. Like, I knew at 4 years old that this is what I wanted to do, and then just being involved, even as a Rosebud or just whatever, and just in wrestling with TNA. And I agree, and I feel the same way when you feel like it's a love with every fiber of your being.
Yep.
It's truly amazing. And as he was saying that, I was like, that's speaking from the heart,
Yeah.
but also incorporating it. But he's literally like speaking from the heart.
And I mean, he's supposed to be the bad guy, but he's speaking from his soul, and I want them to win. Because you're being so honest and vulnerable and truthful with me, and I identify with that. And,
But you can't forget how evil.
but I did, though.
See,
Oh,
right in that moment,
Yeah.
sure.
That's almost like, okay, I like the Joker better than Batman. Why? He's, you can relate to him. It's like he's likable. He is vulnerable, and you can, identify
Batman,
with that.
look, we're getting to comics.
Not to,
But
go off
Batman
the
is,
grid
is
here, but-
not. If you think about it, Batman's not really a Batman has no superpowers. He is a man with a dark history. His parents died. I mean, there's a lot
Right.
of vulnerable parts of Batman too. I see your point about the Joker. Go ahead, Nat.
As also a comic book nerd as
Yes,
well, I'd like
yes.
to weigh in on this topic. Batman is more of a cheese Mary Sue than anyone else in DC Comics. I read one storyline where the entire Justice League was mind controlled to think they were in an alternate universe, and it just sort of kept them under while the villains ran rampant. Batman broke out of it by just saying, you know what? I've trained to know what my body feels like, and this is a different body than what it is. This is a mind control technique. And he woke up on his own. You can't relate to that. You're not a human being. You don't have vulnerabilities. Joker, on the other hand, I agree, even though he's crazy and evil, you root for him, you like him because he's interesting.
That's just one storyline with Batman, though.
He held his breath in space.
Shut up, Nat. Look,
Just saying, you can relate to the Joker and
Yeah.
understand, and like,
I
you
get
know,
it.
you know what I'm saying? So that's almost like Triple H, for instance, or just the authority in general. You can say, okay, I relate to that. I can understand.
Whereas Cena, on the other hand, is Superman. I mean, presumably he comes out there by himself,
Yes.
and he's not worried in the slightest.
Yeah.
He's laughing it off. He made some disgusting joke about Stephanie, like, having swamp.
would you like me to? Okay, here's what we do.
Please, I'll wait.
Cena comes out very confident by himself, and he says Team Authority will lose, even though he's by himself against 8 or 9 people at that point. He will find his team for Sunday. He'll even pick people out of the crowd. He chooses a nun, a captain, and 2 little kids. One of them was really not as cute as Grumpy Cat, but close. Then Cena takes a seat outside the ring next to the fallen announcer's table, and he says Kane's going to fall first. And he called him a bootleg Drew Carey. He says Rusev will fall next. Then he makes a Tommy Boy reference. Then he makes a sexual chocolate reference. Then says Triple H will be cleaning toilets. Steph slaps him, and Cena tells him to get out of the ring because things about to go down. And he says Luke Harper will fail. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing with Cena. I know a lot of times, people on chat roll will like bag on us because we're too nice to him. I love Cena the human being. He's a great human being. He loves wrestling. This is his life. And when he speaks from the heart, there's nobody better than he is. And when they book him to be like a human being, it's wonderful. I love the storyline of, listen, Jack, I've been here a long time. I'm the standard bearer. You have to go through me. I'm not going to be here much longer. I feel my body breaking down. But one day, that's not today. That's great. But when he's sitting there making jokes, it felt like he was just fantasy booking the internet wrestling community's worst nightmare. He's like, I'm going to come in by myself. I'm going to beat all 5 of you guys. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to beat Brock Lesnar under a minute. I'm going to hold the belt for over 4 years. I'm going to break Ric Flair's record. Then I'm going to beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania in 2 minutes, and CM Punk's going to come back just to carry my bags. There's nothing like likable about any of this. And again, this is right after Triple H just cut this like very heartfelt promo about how we have to win, and Cena's out here calling people swamp panties.
Swamp panties, you're right. I think that's what it was, something like that. I mean, yeah, you look really deep into things. That's why we love you. I mean, that brings up a good point. It was almost like a role reversal in heel versus babyface, which I'm sure a lot of people aren't looking that deeply into it, but you bring up a good point.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll be a good match, but it's that thing of, with Rusev, too, every time I watch him, I feel like, why should I boo him? I mean, like, yeah, he's not from America, but he always wins fair and square, and he loves his country, and when he's getting double-teamed, he'll, like, bravely fight into battle anyways.
And has Lana ever cheated for him?
No.
I don't think so.
Never.
But he's a damn communist.
Yeah.
I guess.
And they like showing pictures of Putin on a horse. So at that point, the question is, who's going to join Team Cena? Well, Dolph Ziggler hits the ring, obviously not pleased about losing the IC title.
And hurt still.
Yeah.
So, good for you.
Kudos to Dolph. Then Big Show comes out. He's awake again after getting accoladed. And then the surprise of the night.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kathy.
Rowan.
Eric Rowan.
Rowan.
Didn't get the cat, but he hits the ring, pointing at Luke Harper. Huh.
My theory I alluded to earlier.
Yes, please.
Last week, or 2 weeks ago, he is coming after Renee like a creepy psychopathic stalker.
Pretty.
Yeah, last week he interrupts the Rosebuds. Where is she?
Yep.
And this week he's all of a sudden on, Team Cena, which again, I feel like, here's the thing, I still enjoy watching it. I'm not trying to say like, oh, the product sucks as they don't know what's going on. Just in my mind, I know, like, I'm just seeing like who I'm rooting for and who I'm rooting against. It makes it fun. But with this, like, I like to imagine that Rowan thinks, Cena, you're always interviewed by Renee. Maybe you could introduce me to her. And Cena is just sort of like dangling Renee as a carrot to Rowan to keep him on his team.
That could be it.
I'm sure they're never going to acknowledge this on TV.
Things
but
change week to week. You never know.
That's true.
In my brain, that's what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Would Cena do that, though, morally speaking?
Oh, God, yes. He's the type of guy who will watch his friends get beat up and not lift a finger to help them. He will throw his friend Renee to this psychopath.
I feel like this is all new. Like, new Cena, in a way. Like, for me, anyway, like, I've always seen him kind of help everybody.
Yeah.
And whatever. So now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm going to sit back and watch them handle them lightweights and whatever. But then you have everybody still come back and help you out in the end.
I don't know.
And again, too, like I said, in my mind,
not everything made sense, and like I said, I'm still excited for Survivor Series.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the fact that Cena did not help all these guys get beat up, then they all come back out. And let's not forget, Eric Rowan comes out. Steph is surprised and says, that's still only 4 people. Cesaro's music hits. I'm like, oh, okay, business will pick up here.
So confused by this, though.
I really wanted him to stay.
I know.
And then, psych! He backpedals, goes over to Team Authority. They all have a good laugh.
And then just leaves. He just disappeared before the brawl.
He really just dipped out. He's like,
I mean, they wouldn't turn him back that quickly, would they?
No.
I don't think
Apparently
so.
not, because we thought for a second. Backpedals over to Team Authority. Cena has get out of the ring. Whatever. Any more surprises? That's when Ryback comes out and a Donnybrook happens. Triple H goes to pedigree Cena. Ryback is behind him. An intense stare down. Cena hits the AA through the table on Triple H. That's how we go out.
It'll be a great match.
A lot of questions.
Yeah.
A lot of questions. What's Cesaro's deal? He's not in that match.
Trips is going to be pissed.
Under the table.
Pissed.
Ryback is now officially Team Cena. We don't know. He said he's only Team Ryback. Where's Sheamus? Where's Randy Orton?
So do we think that that's going to play out during the Survivor Series match? Like Ryback will realize that they're a sinking ship and just kind of jump ship?
I mean, what's Cesaro going to do?
I don't know, but also like when Cesaro came out, I popped real big. I was like, yes.
I was like, oh, cool. All right, sweet.
Because I think I was even saying during his match, watching like maybe Ryback's best single match I've ever seen. Like just having this wonderful Donnybrook, just like 2 big guys clubbering each other, great moves, great finishes, and just it was great. And I was like, I want to see Cesaro push to the moon. I want it to be great. And I love the big guy, and I love the fact that they're letting him be himself on TV more. But then when Cesaro came out, I was so excited, and they took him away from me.
You know what, though? And this is probably not going to happen. So let's just say they set up Cesaro versus Sheamus at Survivor Series. We could have, which doesn't happen often, maybe, what's it called, a reverse turn? Where, like, maybe Sheamus is so tired of getting beat up, he just goes brutal on Cesaro, turning Cesaro face, turning Sheamus heel, which is what everyone has been wanting for a while. Maybe. Probably not.
That would be a good double turn, yeah.
Just an idea. But yeah, so now we got 5 on 5, we think. Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see. Maybe a match will get added on main event, maybe on SmackDown. But right now, 4 matches going into a massive pay-per-view.
Team Cena didn't sign their contracts, so.
You're right.
Yeah.
And what was happening on the... there's a Macho Man special on the network afterwards, which is amazing.
Sweet. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the first step towards him being in the Hall of Fame. So overall thoughts going into Survivor Series, Kathy?
Where's the rest of it?
Where they at, though?
Where they at, though? Thea, your thoughts?
I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you don't really know, you know? And I mean, that would be cool, honestly. The whole Sheamus Cesaro thing. I'd really like that to happen.
It'd be a great match. Which they had a great one recently.
Yeah.
Nat?
I mean, like I said, the build has been a little wonky, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
They always pull it off.
I mean, Survivor Series, I just love this time of year. Everything is fun.
I think
Thanksgiving.
I'm confused by so many of the things that happened tonight, but I'm excited to see what actually happens on Sunday.
No doubt
That makes sense. Like the Rowan and everything. I don't
Especially
know.
that, but kind of, just winning the IC title was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, he did. And then...
I completely forgot that even happened already.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so, forgotten about.
Yeah.
And then, within all the other stuff that was going on, Rowan coming out and being a part of...
Yeah. So
That was
Rowan
kinda-
versus Harper eventually.
Right.
Not just this Team Cena versus Team Authority. That seems like it's going to happen. But Rowan being comedic now doesn't really make sense to me. I'm confused by it, but I do kind of want to see more.
Unless there's a massive change where we end up getting Rowan versus Harper for the IC title, and then Sheamus and Cesaro get added to the big match. I don't know. So many question marks.
So many.
None of it
But
making
you'd
any
think
sense.
that would be really big, you know, considering the fact that they were just a part of. I mean, the Wyatt family was huge.
Yeah.
You know, so you would think that then turning on each other and then one winning the IC belt would be so big, and it's kind of like, all right, that happened.
We'll see. That's the beauty part about it. We're just going to have to watch and find out this Sunday. Let's put ourselves over, Kathy Kelly.
You can find me on Twitter at Catherine Kelly, and you can find me on Instagram at Kathy Kelly.
Yeah, that's right. Thea Trinidad.
Everything is Thea Trinidad TMT, and my website is theatrinidad.com.
And thank you so much for coming in. We're so happy to see you again.
Thank you for having me. I had to take a trip off the Exotic Express, or else I probably would have gotten sick again.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll see you again. We will see her again. Y'all are going to see her again. Nat Baymel.
You can find me on Twitter at NatBaymel, and I will be at the Orlando Improv this Thursday through Sunday.
Excellent.
Come
Go
to my
see him.
shenanigans party. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Go to her shenanigans party in St. Louis if you're in St. Louis this Sunday for Survivor Series. At Jay Quasto. Make sure you listen to me and Dale Rutledge every week at the Wrestling Compadres Slamcast at Wrestling Buds on Nerdist, and follow Dale at The Walking Dale. You know what, guys? Have a great Survivor Series, and we'll talk turkey next week. Gobble, gobble.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.